everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Nick and Knarf. That's Ick with an N in front of it and Frank with an F in front of it. Nick and Frank, two brothers in Tucson, bringing you music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, both ways. And today we're going to be talking about an act, a beautiful woman who is a singer who sold over 36 million records worldwide. Of course, you see the picture. Mary Susan Yoswin. No, Pat Benatar.
Yes, the great Pat Benatar, one of the new wave of women singers that came out in the late 70s, 1979, along with Debbie Harry, Chrissie Hynde, and so many other female singers who were really impacting the market.
That picture that you see of Pat Benatar does look like Mary Susan, Frank's deceased wife. She was a wonderful person.
It does look a little like her, that shot. But anyway, yeah, Pat Benatar, so many amazing songs. Never hit number one, any of her tunes, but she produced so many amazing albums, singles. She was inducted finally into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame after 2 or 3 nominations in 2022. So she's been a force in music, like I said, for some almost 45 years. Well, 45 years,
COVID did do something good. Finally got her in there in 2022.
She deserves to be in there. She's a real warrior for female singers, a real pioneer.
She's from New York.
Yeah, and she made some great songs, memorable ones, and we were hard to pick what we wanted to do, but we came up with 2 really good ones I think you're really going to enjoy. Nick picked one of his favorites, and I picked one of mine, and we're going to be sharing with you now from the great Pat Benatar in just a second. But before we do, we'd like to, as always, invite you to subscribe, like, and share, be part of the tribe, because we care for your ears and all our subscribers. We thank you so very, very much. And we hope you're going to enjoy our selections. First one we're going to do is Nick's Choice today. It is from 1984. It rose to number 5 on the charts. It is Pat Benatar and her one of her signature songs, We Belong. Here we go.
Many times I tried to tell you, many times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't wanna leave you really, I've invested too much time to give you up that easy to the doubts that complicate your mind. We belong to the light, we belong to the love. We belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whenever we deny all the grace, for worse or for better, we belong together. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? Now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back when you say we belong to the light, we belong to the love. We belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. Clear your mind and do your best to try and wash the palate clean. We can't begin to know it, how much we really care. I hear your voice inside me, I see your face everywhere.
So, Nikki, tell us why you like this song so much.
I just love some of these subtle, when she starts to go up, there's certain notes that just capture me, you know. She was what's called a coloratura, which is someone that wanted to study in Juilliard, and she was a soprano. There's something about that beautiful soprano voice that paints a picture with colors that sometimes you sit there and go, is she going to go here? Is she going to go there? And then she surprises me, you know, with a little bit of a change. And just that just draws me in.
This song does have, just showcases more of the range of her talent. You know, a lot of the songs are straight rockers. They come out and she's kind of like pounding the song out. But this one starts with a soft, ballad like that, and you hear the tonal qualities of her voice so beautifully. And then she hits that little falsetto, we belong. You know, I can't hit it, but you know, you can hear these different elements and qualities of her voice portrayed in this whole song, which is, and it's so quintessentially 80s. Doesn't it sound like an 80s song? But
and
it's
she was
tasty.
such a tiny little thing with all that. You know, she could belt it out. She could have amazing power when she wanted to. But this time,
Absolutely.
it was very important to her, I think, to sing this with subtlety, because this song means a lot to her, I think.
I think so too. It's got a lot of emotion. You feel it. It's really one of her more nuanced songs of her hits. You know, most of the other ones are hard rockers and anthems for, you know, about being a woman and just sort of fighting the battles of all kinds of stuff. Children, you know, the children and nighttime and
This
love is a
one's got
battlefield.
this
you know?
one's got a ballad feel to it. It's kind of like it's telling a story. And I'm wondering if it's reflecting a story of her life. I don't know, you know, but it touched me really well.
Terrific song. Anyway, what did you guys think of We Belong by Pat Benatar?
Did you ever see her in concert?
Yeah, leave us your comments. Let us know any of your Pat Benatar experiences. Now, this one is my selection, and it is really one of my... I mean, this song really stands out. I mean, he's got bigger hits probably, but this one just stands out for its sheer... It's mixed really well. It's really powerfully constructed, and it just does not let up from start to finish.
Going back to the last song too, it could have been mixed better.
Maybe it
the
could have been.
production on it wasn't that great, and I don't know why. She was at her peak of her career. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
It just has that kind of synth sound of the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe they wanted that kind of this
obviously they
echoey,
did.
synthetic, simple sound, you know?
Yeah.
More.
Yep.
But this one just really cranks. I know you're going to dig it, and I'm sure you've heard it. Here it is, Pat Benatar with All Fired Up.
When did this song come out?
88.
That driving drum is like a trademark of hers.
Going day to day, I never knew the difference. I never cared either way. Looking for a reason, searching for a sign, reaching out with both hands. I've gotta feel a kick inside. All my life,
love that guitar. Wow.
Little acoustic there.
Ooh, nice.
I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe. There comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith.
Ooh. Is this alive?
Yeah, no, that's not. It's a
Wow,
studio
That
album.
sounded like a live cut.
That's
That
a
was-
team player song. Everybody threw something in on that
Wow.
one, boy. That is just a tasty rocker. I mean, come on, you got to admit, that is a tasty rocker.
I would have
from
liked to have
start
some
to finish.
keyboard in there somewhere just to give it a little bit of. But boy, those guitars, huh? How about when it went from that electric to that acoustic? That
Right
was
in the
really
middle,
cool.
and it built, and it just, the drum work was
Oh, the
great.
drum work
But the
is-
guitar licks in the background
I wonder
really
who played
propped the
drums on
songs.
this.
Oh,
I'd
man.
like to know.
The whole thing, like I said, it's a unified, tight rocker from start to finish, guided by her voice, and then the background vocals they go all what she's yelling all fired up, and the people are repeating, the theme,
I just want to
everything
know,
just
how are
falls
the
in line
deepest cuts healed?
by faith.
By faith.
Yeah,
Boy, oh boy. I mean, she liked that line.
absolutely. I mean, I don't know why. This song just really stays with me. It sounds like a song that is one of the iconic rock songs of a female rock singer, along the lines of a Heart or a Blondie song. I don't know. It just has this kind of driving. It sounds like Heart could have done this song because of the hard rock, and
That's a
Heart
good
does so much
point.
hard.
That's a great point.
But this one has so many lovely layers in it and stuff. I really like this song.
I love the drummer. Man, he was
Absolutely.
good.
What else do you think,
Yeah.
Nikki? Anything else really stand
No,
out?
Just again, I just love the really unique notes that the guitarist was playing in there. Boy, he was playing some odd sounds with those riffs, but they worked.
You just really realize what a top flight performer and singer and backup band she had
And songwriter.
doing her stuff,
I mean,
and
she,
some songwriting.
She wrote a lot of these songs. man.
Absolutely. What did you think of All Fired Up? Or We Belong, or either comment, or a Pat Benatar? Let us know your Pat Benatar experience if you saw her in concert, what you think. And if you enjoyed what you heard and you have not, please consider subscribing, liking, hit that like icon for us, and share it with your friends. Tell them about Nick and Knarf, caring for your ears.
And if you ask me if we belong, we belong.
That's right. We belong to each other.
We belong to each other.
Hey, we're so glad you joined us today on another episode
about
of
them
Nick and Knarf.
Dodgers?
How about them Dodgers? They're kicking butt. We're loving our Dodgers. And anyway, glad you joined us today on another episode of Nick and Knarf. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, signing off. We love you.
Ciao, ciao, bambino.